Welcome to Embrace Your Spiritual Powers with I Am, your host, Shangela Pierce, a spiritual healer from Sedona, and her guides, I Am, are here to reacquaint you with the miraculous spiritual powers you were born with. You can manifest health, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Join us today as you begin a new journey of enlightenment. Here is Shangela.
Welcome to Embrace Your Spiritual Powers with I Am. I'm your host, Shangela Pierce. In today's episode, we are going to talk about being mindful of your feelings. Before we begin, let's talk about my latest book, Healing and the Law of Attraction. Download the first section by going to my website at seekwithinyou.com/youcanheal. Because yes, you can heal. You can manifest health. But first, you must understand this creative world. So in this first section, we talk about the law of attraction. We talk about asking, allowing, spiritual guidance, the subconscious mind, and it is the backbone of the book, right? Because you must understand this creative world. And then you can manifest the health that is already yours. So again, go to my website at seekwithinyou.com/youcanheal. Intentions. Let's take a moment and set our intentions for today's podcast. What is it that you would like to learn? What questions do you seek answers to? Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Ask your question and let it go. Knowing that your source will answer, but you must allow it. Now, the message from I Am. Being mindful of your feelings. As a spiritual being in a physical body, you have an innate connection to the non-physical. In fact, you have a non-physical part of yourself. As such, we have a form of communication, let's say, that helps you to know whether or not you are in alignment with who you are. Let's step back this conversation a bit. As you desire something, as you put out to the universe that this is what you want to experience in physical form, your non-physical part of you becomes that. Your non-physical part of you expands to that which you desire in the physical form. And so your job, per se, is to vibrationally match to that which your non-physical has already become. In the physical form, when you have vibrational thoughts, or as you just know them as thoughts, as you have these thoughts, feelings are a way to know whether or not your thoughts be they conscious or subconscious, are in alignment with who your non-physical has already become. So in essence, whether your thoughts are in alignment with who you truly are, if you feel bad in some way, whether that be a physical pain, an upset stomach, an uneasiness in you, jealousy, anger, madness, whatever that is that just does not feel good, that is an indication that you are out of alignment. Those are feelings that let you know that you are out of alignment in some way with who you truly are. This is a basic concept, but a basic concept in which many do not understand. Many do not understand, in essence, what you call the mind-body connection, that your thoughts are having an effect on your body, and that you, if you pay attention to how you feel, will understand when you are in alignment and when you are not. Because this is important in manifesting with the law of attraction, or manifesting in itself, whatever you call it. Now it is known as the law of attraction, whatever that is. Learning to master this creative universe will require you to master your feelings, to master and know when you are in the flow, when things are coming into your reality that you desire. Not that which you do not desire, but that which you do desire to experience. When you feel bad, as we say, then you are resisting, you are constricting that natural flow of energy. You are restricting that which your non-physical has already expanded to. Many people in your society spend most of their time in their head, meaning that they are thinking too much. There is an excess of energy in their upper part of their body. They are not grounded. Their energy is not grounded in the rest of their body. And as such, there is a disconnect with how their thoughts are affecting their body. That is one of the issues. Another one is that the collective, the beliefs of the collective in what these particular feelings or ailments or whatever you wish to call them, what they actually mean. Without understanding your power as a creative being, you come to conclusions about what this pain means, what this ailment means, what this means, what that means. You have all kinds of conclusions. But what we want to impress upon you is the simplicity of this universe. In simplistic terms, anything that feels bad to you is out of alignment with who you are. It is as simple as that. There is no need for the complexity of many of these sciences. We acknowledge that it can be fascinating to try to figure out the body However, you've made it way more complicated than it needs to be. If you keep it simple, I feel bad, I'm out of alignment, I feel good, I'm in alignment, then you can feel your way to that which you desire. You can literally feel your way to abundance, to health, to great relationships, to all that you desire without having to think about it, without having to analyze it and get it in your mind and letting the ego take control. See yourself as a vibrational being and vibrate. Feel your way to everything that you desire. Use your feelings in this way. Retrain yourself to think in this way. To every day break down the beliefs, the old belief systems you have about what this means, what this upset stomach means, or this acid reflux means. What does it mean? It means that your out of alignment thoughts have been so abundant and you've ignored it for so long that this has become physical in form. It was vibrational in form, but you ignored it and it became physical. You ignored the blockage of energy. You were not allowing the energy to flow because your thoughts were out of alignment, and then eventually you developed a traffic jam and a traffic gridlock in your vibrational highway of your body. It is as simple as that. There is much more to explore, but we want you to first embrace this concept. Open your mind to the possibilities of the simplicity of becoming who you desire to become. It really is simple. It is not as complicated as you have been making it. Let go and allow us to guide you. Ask us now to help you to become, to help you become healthy, to help you in anything that you desire. Ask us. Open the door for that guidance, and we shall be there. All we need is a little opening. Open that door. Thank you. In peace and love, I am. Thank you, I am, for that lovely message. Feeling. Being mindful of your feelings. That concept has definitely changed the way in which I consciously manifest. In the beginning of my conscious creations, I was in my mind a lot, trying to figure it out. That's the scientific mindset, right? The ego that I know how to do this. I know the best route. And if this isn't happening, this is why. All these preconceptions, all these ideas, when in actuality, it was just as simple as feeling my way to it. It was as simple as being mindful of how I felt, like physically being grounded in my body so that I knew when I was in alignment and when I was out of alignment. Now, that doesn't mean that, let's say, when I'm out of alignment, that I just, instantly say, oh, I don't, want to be here or whatever, and instantly move towards feeling better. It really just means I'm aware. And then I can make the choice on what I do. Because sometimes what you're experiencing is really heavy. And at that moment, you just want to sit there and be there, you know? You don't want to necessarily judge yourself or try to move to the next higher vibration. You're tired and you just want to be in that space, and that's okay. You don't have to be perfect, you know? And you don't have to take this too seriously. As we have discussed before. But again, having that knowledge is power. So when you are in that space, when you do want to raise your vibration, you know that you are in alignment with who you are. You know that you are on the path to getting that which you desire. And that's powerful. That's powerful to know the differences in how you can switch your thoughts just that quickly. And I will admit that sometimes when you get used to this, when you've meditated for a while and your mind is quiet, and then when you start feeling bad, and then you're like, "Wow, I don't have any conscious thoughts right now. That's really coming from my subconscious mind." That's powerful. That was very powerful to me to make that connection, to understand this background, quote unquote, noise that's going on in my subconscious thoughts. That wow, my subconscious thoughts are really at a low vibration. And okay, let's laugh at that. And let's have fun with that. Let's have fun with the process of raising my vibration beyond that, you know, because it's a journey. It's all a journey. And it is not to, blame yourself, forgive yourself, have fun with this, but learn to be mindful of your feelings so that so that when you spend all this lovely energy visualizing, and you can just feel when you're visualizing, you feel good, right? Because your thoughts are in alignment. You feel whatever you are trying to manifest, what you're visualizing, and you're feeling it. But during the day, if you're not paying attention to how you feel, then you are blocking that energy flow. You are blocking yourself from becoming that. And if you spend far more time in a state that is blocked, i.e., you're not feeling good, okay, in some way, shape, or form, be it physical, spiritual, or emotional, if you're not feeling good, if you're spending more time not feeling good, then you are resisting. And in that respect, that prevents you from raising your vibration to becoming a vibrational match to that which you desire. It is as simple as that, you know. That was pivotal for me to learn that groundedness and those feelings and what that meant. So that took me to another level as far as consciously manifesting, especially those things that are more difficult for us to, become a vibrational match to. So, like, let's say we use a vibrational scale from 0 to 100. So, let's say that, you normally are vibrating at a level of, let's say, 25, but your desire is at say, a level of 65. So, it's more challenging to get to 65 when you're at 25. But other things that maybe say let's at a 30 or 35, those are easier for you to see to come into your reality. But it's those things that are at a higher vibration that you're like, oh, I really, really, really want that. And you're having a hard time manifesting that. Your health, abundance, all of that. It's because you got, quote unquote, a lot more muck in there, right? And you have to learn to practice the vibration to really feel your way to a higher vibration. But you can't do that in your mind. You can't do it when you're trying to think your way to it. Oh, I'll just focus. I'll just focus, you know? And, but if you're not paying attention to how you feel when you're focusing, then is almost a mute point because you could be focusing on it, but not feeling good about it because you're not, whatever you're thinking at that moment is not a vibrational match. So being mindful of how you feel is important. Okay. One practical tip that I will give you today, I might give you some more, but one that I really like to use for my coaching clients is to set a timer. And I've given this practical tip before, and it's very useful to really just get an idea of how you feel, if you're not used to being in your body. So it's just setting a reminder every day. And you can have as many reminders as you want. It could be every hour if you want. That might be too much in the beginning, but in the beginning, let's try one reminder a day. You set that reminder. When that reminder goes off, you take a break. You step back, close your eyes, put your hand on your body, one in your heart, one somewhere in your body, and notice how you are feeling. Don't judge yourself. Just notice how you are feeling. And write it down. Write it down in your journal, okay? Notice how you are feeling, right? Was there a pain? Were you angry? Did you feel boredom? Whatever that is, write it down, okay? Now, if you want to take it to the next step, what you can do is, let's say you're not feeling good, you can make the conscious effort to feel better and just notice how you feel then. Notice what happens when you change your thoughts to feel better. So it's really just a simple exercise to be more mindful of how you feel, to notice how your thoughts are affecting your physical body. Because if you don't have that connection, if you're disconnected to your thoughts and your body, you won't understand when you're feeling bad. You already have those thoughts about what this means when there's an ache in your knee or whatever. And so if you don't retrain yourself to think about it in a different way, you're just going to just automatically just brush it off. Oh, that's just because I'm getting older. Oh, that's just because of that. You'll hear yourself saying that once you start to become more mindful. It's pretty amazing the collective beliefs we have about certain aspects of our body. But our body is capable of more than what we think it is capable of. Our mind is more than what we think it is. We are way more powerful than we think we are. But as we surround ourselves in environments such as this, listening to this podcast, we begin to shift our subconscious mind and become who we are destined to become. In our Law of Attraction workshops, we go over more feeling exercises that are more practical to do in a workshop kind of setting. It's a little bit more challenging to do this through a podcast, but there are definitely more ways to get you grounded in your body so that you're recognizing and you're feeling, right? Because this is a vibrational matching universe. We are all vibrational beings. Let's learn to feel the vibrations, to feel the nuances between when we're feeling bad and when we're feeling good, so that we can make the conscious choice of switching, of raising our vibration, okay? And also, again, forgiving ourselves, loving ourselves, not being too serious or trying to be too perfect in this whole journey. When you're not feeling good, it's okay. All it means is that your thoughts are out of alignment. You don't have to judge that. Your thoughts are out of alignment. Okay. I forgive me. I'm going to laugh at it. All right. I'm going to just laugh at it and let it be. And I will raise my vibration. Okay. It doesn't have to be this complicated. All right. So again, download the first section of my latest book, Healing the Law of Attraction, by going to seekwithinyou.com/youcanheal. And in it, we talk about the law of attraction, right? We get into the way I Am explains the law of attraction through me. And, it's very insightful. I said go ahead and go there and download that first section, and you will be amazed at how this new way, well, I would say new way, but how this way of viewing the law of attraction can help you in your journey. Thank you again for joining me for another episode of Embrace Your Spiritual Powers with I Am. I look forward to you joining me next week for yet another wonderful episode. Thank you. In peace and love. Namaste.
Thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed receiving your messages for your spiritual healing. Join us next week for more amazing information that will help you manifest health beyond your wildest dreams. For more inspiration and guidance from I Am, please visit www.seekwithinyou.com.